Hello internets, this is BoneCarlos and welcome to Call of Duty 101 Episode 3. This week we are going to be looking at your custom classes. As always, feel free to click on the annotations if you would like to skip ahead to a certain topic. The topics today are going to be what to do and what not to do when setting up your classes, and how to set up your classes. First off, there can be many mistakes when picking weapons, attachments, and perks that can hinder your overall performance. Not only can the combinations be wrong a la Modern Warfare 2 by picking danger close without using explosives, but narrowing down your weapon selection can be just as detrimental. For instance, think about the weapon and detachments. Would an assault rifle with a grenade launcher attachment benefit better from scavenger or sleight of hand? A thermal optic with marksman? Easy choice. Warlord on a shotgun in Black Ops. Think before you mindlessly select perks. Along the same lines, not having enough variety across your classes can be just as harmful. We can agree that some guns are going to have a slight edge against others in any first-person shooter, but that doesn't mean that you need 5 classes with that gun. If you do, you may wind up against an opponent that you cannot touch. For example, akimbo FMG9s are great close-quarter combat weapons, but having them on all your classes will spell disaster when your opponent gets a Reaper up. Get some variety in your life and switch things up. Thank me later. So what to do? Following some basic rules, you can make gaming in Call of Duty that much easier. As mentioned before, variety. Since World at War, there have been options to bring your custom class slots up to 10. Some games you need them, others not so much. The choice is entirely up to you if you want to unlock these or not. Even if you don't, there are still plenty of options available to succeed, albeit at a bit of a restriction. How you set up your classes is again up to your playstyle. Think about what game types you play, what you find yourself liking, or what class you notice that you never use. These will tweak your classes until you have a loadout that works for you. Personally, I have them set up by gun types. In Modern Warfare 3, it's 2 per weapon, except for shotguns. I make room for the riot shield in the last slot. Each weapon is broken down into 2 distinct choices: run and gun and area control for the assault rifles, while the LMGs have an anti-air and recon difference between the 2 of them, for example. This may work for some, but not others. For those, I would recommend making a class by map. Certain maps favor certain guns, and not taking advantage of that would be foolhardy. Having a sniper class for a block in Modern Warfare comes to mind. Just watch out for those dead silenced SMG players. A third alternative would be to create distinct classes for different game modes. Having attack insert class is almost pointless in Team Deathmatch, but in Capture the Flag or Headquarters, it is a different story. However you choose to set up your classes, just remember the short, simple do's and don'ts, and you'll be just fine. That's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, leave comments down below on what I could do to make these more enjoyable for you. Also, if there's a specific issue with your own game style that you think might be a great episode for this series, feel free to comment me, just /BoneCarlos across all the social networking sites, and I'll get back to you. So that's it. I am out of here.